Hello and a very warm welcome. In today's video, we're talking about under fire drivers, and especially in particular Sergio Perez and Logan Sargeant. If them two are in the same team for 2024, I am actually gonna lose my shit. Them two are not worthy to keep their seats for next year. Them two in particular, you can throw Lance Stroll in there as well, as he had a total meltdown at the Qatar Grand Prix, pushing his trainer, throwing his steering wheel, and basically going on a massive rant. And you could throw others into the mix. Kevin Magnussen was one, but he's kind of upped his game recently. Guan Yu Zhou and Valtteri Bottas have scored a few points since, so I would say the three under the most pressure, Logan Sargeant. Now, Williams have come out and said, oh, Logan, show us something and you can keep your seat. That is a disgrace. He's the only driver not to score. He consistently crashes, spins, and causes Williams damage. And if Williams do retain Logan Sargeant, forget Williams' history and forget Williams as a Formula One team, because they're just wanting to make up the numbers. And they've got no ambition if they keep Logan Sargeant. And I wouldn't be surprised if F1 have forced Williams to keep him because he's American. Well, I'll put it out there. I think the only reason Logan's on the grid is because he's American. And where are we going 3 times a year? America. So, makes sense. He's not an F2 champion. He showed nothing in Formula One. I mean, De Vries got dropped after 10 races. Sargeant should have been gone too. We're too nice in this environment. You judged on results in Formula One. Sargeant hasn't delivered. You can give him next year, the year after, and to 2030. He's not going to improve. I've watched F1 a long time. When someone's out their depth, they're out their depth. We have it every year, someone is a bag of shit. And this year is Sargeant. We've had it before with Ericsson, Drivers like this, Hartley, And it goes on. So, Sargeant cannot retain his seat. If he does, we'll be going explosive. Next, we bring up Sergio Perez. Sergio Perez, who was actually an underrated driver, deserved a top team. When he went to McLaren, it was like toxic, but he finally got a chance in Red Bull, and I'm thinking, well, okay, he's going to win a couple of races as he's done so, but he's really been found out this year. He's 200 points off his teammate. He's in jeopardy of losing second in the drivers to Lewis Hamilton. He's won 2 races in a very dominant Red Bull. It's not good enough. And he finished the Qatar Grand Prix 10th. Max won the race. Perez is 10th. 10th. Shocking. There's no way. I mean, I know posh prick Hornet keeps coming out. Oh, Sergio's got a contract. He'll be there. Red Bull, they'll be looking elsewhere. There's no way they're going to put up with that bullshit. They dropped Gasly. They dropped Albon for less. So let's have a drop of Sergio Perez. Not good enough. And again, if Sergio Perez is there for 24, which is highly possible, another explosive Rant will be participating. And then we get on to the third one, Lance Stroll. He's completely lost his head. What was that about in Qatar? He's lost it. I don't think the motivation's there. He can't score points. He's being humiliated to millions around the world, really. Alonso is like on 184 points or something. And Stroll's miles off. Yet Aston Martin so competitive at the start of the season. Alonso reeling off podiums like, I don't know, it's a slot machine. And Lance hasn't even got one. So they're 3 drivers that are very much under pressure, should not be on the grid next year. Perez, I think, deserves to be on the grid, but not at Red Bull. But Sargeant and Stroll should be sacked now. Perez, I would put in another team because he's a decent driver. But, Comment down below your thoughts. If them three get retained for next year, I will be going explosive. We do like a rant on this channel, and I won't be holding back on them three. They've been dog shit this year, and that's putting it kindly. Adios.